Yeah, I think both of the things you said are true. So I definitely think it's true that if you have heavily biased data coming into your training process and you train models in the ordinary way that doesn't attempt to look for or correct that bias, then you should expect to get it in your model as well. It's not the only way though, right? I think maybe the more subtle point that is less widely realized or discussed is that, first of all, every data set has some kind of bias, right? It might not be demographic bias, but it's gathered under certain conditions. And if you train a model on data under those conditions and then try running it on data from radically different conditions, bad things will happen. It might not be demographic bias, but it'll certainly at least be poor performance. But the other thing can happen is even if you have a data set that you've scrupulously verified is free of at least the demographic biases that you've checked for and care about, you could still end up with a trained model that was heavily biased against one or another demographic group. And the reason for this is that at a high level, it's pretty simple. Machine learning doesn't give you for free anything that you didn't explicitly ask for, and it also doesn't avoid things that you wanted to avoid that you didn't explicitly tell it to avoid.